Meanwhile, Apple holds its annual Software Developers Conference today in San Francisco. It's a gathering of the Mac faithful. Our Sue Keenan joins us from outside the 24-hour Apple store on Manhattan's Fifth Avenue, a diehard location for those Apple diehards. Sue.
And this is a day for those diehards. Every year there's a big buzz about this conference, mainly because it's used to unveil new products. This year there's the added question of whether Steve Jobs will show up. Now, last year, the CEO, Steve Jobs, used the conference to show off what was then the new iPhone 3G. This year, analysts are expecting new software for the iPhone, possibly a couple models. Question is, do they go lower cost or higher end? Now, one analyst, Gene Munster of Piper Jaffray, is predicting a high-end version with more storage and a video camera will be unveiled. There are also projections that Apple's exclusive iPhone partner in the U.S., AT&T, could add lower-cost plans for iPhone users. Now, Apple is facing serious competition in the smartphone market. This weekend, of course, Palm introducing its new Pre, which sold out in many locations. We're also expecting to hear at the conference about the Snow Leopard, Mac's new operating system, which will be due out later this year.
And Sue, I'm sure a lot of people would like to know if indeed the speculation is correct that Steve Jobs will use this conference to make his comeback from medical leave. What are we hearing?
Well, Apple's official line is that Steve Jobs is not due back until the end of the month. We do know from talking to people familiar with the preparations of today's conference that Jobs was actively involved, but he is not scheduled to be the keynote speaker. That job will be left to Apple's marketing chief, Philip Schiller, who will likely be the one to make the product announcements. But clearly, the surprise of the day will be whether Steve Jobs makes a surprise cameo appearance. Eric?
All right. Thanks a lot, Sue. And we'll be watching that story throughout the day. Bloomberg's Carol Masters in San Francisco. She'll join us later this morning.